you are listening to LPJ, Spreaker Radio.
With Mr.
and Mrs. Sweet Thing. And that was Tremaine Hawkins with Jesus, I Love You.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Jesus, I love you. If you love me,
keep my commandments.
You keep my commandments. That's what he said. If you love me,
if you love me,
you'll keep my commandments. Now, if you do love Jesus, you will keep his commandments.
That's right.
Now, we say we love him. We all say we love him. But we all slip up. We're not perfect. We're not saying that you're perfect. But there's some things you can and you will stop doing if you love Jesus.
That is true.
But we have a tendency to say we love him and want to keep living the life that we live.
It's a process in growing in Christ, but you got to remember, you got to grow. You can't stay stagnant. We know we start off drinking milk, but there's a time in your life you need to be eating the meat of the Word.
Yeah, there's a time if you're in Christ 10, 11, 15 years, there's some things you should not be doing no more.
That's right.
Now, I'm not saying all things you're going to quit because, like we said, it's like
a process.
It's a process. It's like when you first come into the world.
That's right.
There's things you can't do, and there's things you're doing, but then 10 years later,
you're doing differently.
Mm-hmm. But there's some things you're still doing because you have got to grow out of them.
Right.
Well, that's the way it is when you go with Christ. There's some things you should not be doing at all anymore.
That's right.
Because you no longer have the appetite for those things. Because you have lost that appetite. Because you've grown in Christ.
That's right. That's why I tell you to stay in His Word. Because even in His Word, you will grow. As you continue to behold Christ, you become like He is.
No.
You become what you behold each and every day.
Well, does that mean I have to cut some of my friends loose? Yes.
Darkness and light does not match. It's like oil and water.
Yes. Now, if you don't think oil, you think oil and water mix, go buy you some oil, get you a glass of water, fill the glass up half full of water, and then finish filling with oil. And you'll see that they will separate.
That's right.
The oil will go to the bottom and the water will come to the top. They will not mix.
Nope, they don't.
So yes, there will be some friends that you will have to let go. You have to let them go. It's not that you don't love them. It's that you no longer care about the things that they do.
That's right.
You'll pray for them and ask God to change their heart, that they will no longer care about those things either. But you can't continue to hang with them and say that I love Jesus.
And like we say, I'd rather have Jesus, and our eyes are open to the truth of His Word,
than to continue to live in darkness and pretend like you do not know any better.
And you heard that on LPJ.
Love, peace, and joy.
Oh, Lord, I want you to help me. Please, Lord. Oh, please, Lord, I want you to help me. Yeah. Help me on my journey. Help me on my way. Yeah. Oh, I want you to help me. One more thing. While I'm on my knees, Lord, I want you to help me. Please, Lord. Oh, while I'm on my bending knees, Lord, please help me. Yeah. Help me, Lord. On my journey. Oh, yes, sir. Help me on my way. Oh, I want you to help me. Let me tell you something. I tell you, I wish I had time to sing this old hymn. But it takes my mind back some years ago. After my father died, I left 12 head of children home. with a mother that was unable to hold down a job. She's a crippled woman. In the morning I heard Mama tell the Lord, Lord, I've got Shirley and George and my other children in school. Lord, I don't know what I'm gonna do. If you don't help me, Lord, what are we gonna do? Hallelujah. And it seemed like from out of nowhere, God sent along help. For that mother today that don't know where your next meal is coming from, all you got to do is tell the Lord, oh, Lord, I want you to help me. Please, Lord. Oh, Lord, I want you to help me. Help me, Lord. Help me, Lord. Oh, yes, sir. Help me, all right. Please, Lord. Oh, Lord, I want you to help me. And the people of God said amen. Let's say amen again. And now since you're clapping your hands, let's give the Lord a hand clap. Oh, Jesus. Come on, now this one is for Jesus. I said this one is for Jesus. This one is for Jesus. Woo! Hallelujah. Oh, yes, 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 yes. The song says, I wouldn't take nothing for my journey now. Look at someone and tell them I wouldn't take nothing for my journey now. I want you to worship the Lord with us tonight.